All confirmed. Crucial information that could change Liverpool's future in the Premier League. Hello, Reds fan. Come check out the latest updates from the greatest and best club in the world. Jurgen Klopp has responded to criticism directed at Florian Wirtz following his transfer to Liverpool last summer, describing the young midfielder as a talent that only appears once in a century. Wirtz, 22, joined the Reds from Bayer Leverkusen for a record fee of £116 million. However, his start at Anfield has been disappointing. In his first 7 matches, he registered no goals or assists. In Liverpool's last Premier League match against Chelsea, manager Arne Slot benched him, bringing him on only in the second half during a 2-1 defeat. The underwhelming performances drew criticism from fans and pundits, but Klopp, the former Liverpool manager, expressed full confidence in his compatriot. In an interview with RTL and NTV while attending a padel tournament in Mallorca, Klopp stated, "I'm not worried about Florian Wirtz because his quality is exceptional. Everyone knows that. The discussions about him are being blown out of proportion." The coach also commented on the club's unstable moment. Liverpool has lost 3 consecutive matches, which is unusual after such a long time, but that's part of life and football. People love to talk, but none of it really matters. Everything will be fine. After a promising start with 6 consecutive wins this season, Liverpool's form has become inconsistent, suffering back-to-back defeats in the Premier League against Crystal Palace and Chelsea, along with the Champions League loss to Galatasaray. Despite the criticism, Klopp believes Wirtz will soon rediscover his best form. He's a rare talent, a player that appears once in a century. Soon he will shine again, just as he did at Bayer Leverkusen. Klopp concluded by emphasizing that the club environment is perfect for Wirtz's growth. Wirtz is in a stable environment, and Liverpool knows how to handle situations like this. If anyone is worried, they shouldn't be. Everything will fall into place. Liverpool returns to Premier League action on Sunday, October 19th, when they face rivals Manchester United at Anfield.
Liverpool is evaluating new defensive options, especially after the stalled negotiations with Marc Guéhi from Crystal Palace. According to Team Talk, the Anfield club has opened initial and promising talks with Borussia Dortmund defender Nico Schlotterbeck, signaling a shift in transfer strategy. Schlotterbeck, 25, is one of the most respected names in the Bundesliga. The left-footed German international has been included in 3 of the last 4 teams of the season and has established himself as one of Europe's most technical and consistent center backs. His combination of experience, composure on the ball, and aerial dominance makes him an attractive fit for Arne Slot's tactical system. Liverpool's summer transfer window was hailed as exemplary by many analysts. The signings of Florian Wirtz and Alexander Isak broke the British transfer record and significantly strengthened the squad. However, the one disappointment was the club's failure to complete a deal for Marc Guéhi before the deadline. Giovanni Leoni's injury has intensified the Reds' search for defensive reinforcements. The club remains interested in Guéhi but faces strong competition from Bayern Munich, Barcelona, and Real Madrid. To stay ahead, Liverpool has taken a more proactive stance, initiating talks with Schlotterbeck and Dayot Upamecano. Team Talk reports that discussions have been positive and reflect a new club philosophy, one that prioritizes swift, realistic action over risky, drawn-out pursuits, such as the one for Isak. Now, the management is adopting a more flexible and proactive policy. Team Talk highlights that in Guéhi's case, Liverpool is already moving strategically around Upamecano and Schlotterbeck, showing it has no intention of waiting indefinitely for the Crystal Palace defender's decision. Despite this broader approach, Guéhi remains Liverpool's top target to strengthen the defense. His Premier League experience, tactical awareness, and versatility make him the preferred choice of Slot and the recruitment team. However, there's an internal understanding that the club may need 2 defenders, especially if Ibrahima Konate leaves Anfield when his contract expires. In that context, Schlotterbeck stands out as a high-value option. His technical and physical profile offers the balance Liverpool has long sought, a left-footed defender who can play confidently in a high defensive line and contribute to building plays from the back. Many fans believe the ideal solution would be signing both Guéhi and Schlotterbeck to reinforce depth and stability in defense, especially after Leoni's injury and Konate's uncertain future. The club, however, is now demonstrating a more proactive and strategic approach, avoiding over-reliance on uncertain deals. The management sees Schlotterbeck as a perfect fit for the Premier League, confident in his ability to adapt quickly to the intensity of English football. With the season underway, Liverpool's main goal is to solidify its defense and build a strong foundation to support domestic and European ambitions.
According to Pete O'Rourke from Football Insider, Chelsea and Liverpool are both interested in signing Ronald Araujo for a reduced price. Both Premier League clubs are looking to strengthen their defenses, and the Barcelona center-back has emerged as a key target. Araujo has been with Barcelona since 2018 and was promoted to the senior team in 2020, quickly becoming a defensive mainstay. However, recent seasons have not gone as planned. The 26-year-old struggled with injuries last season, and even after recovering, he lost his place to Pau Cubarsí and Íñigo Martínez. Following Martinez's departure, Araujo hoped to regain his starting role, but his performances have not convinced coach Hansi Flick, who often prefers Eric Garcia in central defense. Despite being under contract until the summer of 2031, his future remains a hot topic. His previous release clause of £52 million attracted clubs like Chelsea and Liverpool. Both teams are now competing for his signature. Liverpool views him as a potential replacement for Konate if the Frenchman does not renew his contract, while Chelsea seeks to bolster its defense amid an injury crisis. However, Barcelona is unlikely to sell him mid-season. Pete O'Rourke commented on the situation. "I don't see any movement in January for Araujo. Barcelona won't want to weaken their squad halfway through the season, as they have major ambitions. Also, the club's financial situation could influence what happens next summer. We all know the difficulties Barcelona has faced in registering and signing players." The journalist added that Araujo is happy in Barcelona and not in a rush to leave. His contract, valid until 2031, originally had a £52 million release clause, but it expired in July. The new clause is €1 billion, around £870 million, making any reduced price deal practically impossible. Chelsea and Liverpool still dream of an affordable deal, but the current scenario makes it unlikely. If the player becomes unhappy with his role, a summer transfer could be considered, but only if Barcelona receives a significant financial offer. Thank you so much for watching until the end. See you next time!